Hello YouTubers, this is 777 Die Hard Forever coming at you with another highly anticipated and highly recommended model. Today you're going to be reviewing a Gemini Jets Delta Airlines Boeing 747-400 in a 1/200 scale model in their current livery. I purchased this model from Choice Toys based out of Overland Park, Kansas. His website is www.choicetoysinc.com. Allow me to share with you some information about the history of Delta Airlines, okay? Delta was founded on May 30th, 1924 as Huff Dial Industries Incorporated in Macon, Georgia. Then the company moved to Monroe, Louisiana in 1925. Then commenced operations on June 17, 1929. Then relocated its corporate headquarters to Atlanta, Georgia in 1941. As of 2017, Delta is the 6th oldest airline by foundation date and the oldest airline still operating in the United States of America today. The corporate headquarters of Delta, along with its main hub of operations, is located on the grounds of Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, which is located approximately 7 miles south of downtown Atlanta, Georgia. Delta also operates hubs at Amsterdam Airport Schiphol, located in Amsterdam, Charles de Gaulle Airport, located in Paris, France, Cincinnati Northern Kentucky International Airport, located in Hebron, Kentucky, Detroit Metropolitan Wayne County Airport, located in Romulus, Michigan, John F. Kennedy International Airport, located in Jamaica, Queens, New York, LaGuardia Airport, located in East Elmhurst, Queens, New York, Logan International Airport, located in Boston, Massachusetts, Los Angeles International Airport, located in Los Angeles, California, Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport, located in Minneapolis, Minnesota, Tokyo Narita International Airport, located in Narita, Japan, Salt Lake City International Airport, located in Salt Lake City, Utah, and Seattle-Tacoma International Airport, located in Seattle, Washington, and Raleigh-Durham International Airport, located in Cedar Fork Township, Wake County, North Carolina, is also a focus city for Delta. As of 2017, Delta currently operates as a certified 3-star airline carrier, according to the international airline review firm Skytrax magazine. And the Boeing customer code for Delta is 32, but since this aircraft was inherited from Northwest Airlines in 2008, the Boeing customer code for Northwest Airlines is 51. Alright, this is the front of the box you're looking at. The engraved Gemini 200 there, the red widget logo, the Delta title, the SkyTeam logo, the computer generated picture of the aircraft type, and the model information there at the bottom of the box. Alright, and this is the back of the box here. You see the Boeing official licensing product decal right there. And then there's the Facebook. You can go to their social media page on Facebook and get information about future coming releases there as well. This is the top of the box you see here. This is the bottom of the box. You can also go to their website, Gemini Jets.com. You can also get information about future releases on their website there as well. This is the left side of the box and the right side of the box. Okay folks, this is the model stand that came with the model, very strong and sturdy. And this little black deal right here, that is the padding to keep the model from being damaged or scratched when you put the model on the stand. Okay, this little plastic bag you see here with all this stuff in here, featuring the 2 little toothpicks there. Those are the gear replacements. I will go into detail for the purpose of those later on in the model review. Stay tuned for that part. Okay, all that information out of the way about the history of Delta Airlines, how they came into existence, the details of the box in here, the model stand, and the gear replacements. With no further ado, folks, here is the model. There it is, folks. The Gemini Jets Delta Airlines Boeing 747-400 in a 1/200 scale model in their current livery. Allow me to share with you some more information how the Boeing 747-400 ended up in Delta's fleet. Delta began inheriting all 16 Boeing 747-400s from Northwest Airlines when the two airlines merged on October 29, 2008 as part of the merger deal, and at the time of this video review posting, Delta only has 7 of these iconic jetliners still operating in their fleet, while one Boeing 747-400 aircraft in particular that bear the registration ship number 6301 is preserved at the Delta Flight Museum, which is located on the campus of the airline's global headquarters, which is also near the airline's primary hub, Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport in Atlanta, Georgia. And the remaining 8 Boeing 747-400s are stored up at Pinto Airport, which is located in Marana, Arizona. Delta is scheduled to phase out the remaining Boeing 747-400s from their fleet by the end of 2017, as these aircraft will be replaced with the forthcoming fuel-efficient Airbus A350-900XWBs, in which Delta is scheduled to receive their very first Airbus A350-900XWB aircraft sometime in 2017. Now, the livery. This is Delta's current livery, which is called Upward and Onward. This livery was introduced on April 30th, 2007, after the airline emerged from bankruptcy restructuring. This livery continues to honor Delta's past heritage while at the same time reflecting a modern look for an airline that is totally focused on the overall customer experience. Alright, so with that said, let's get down to the nitty-gritty and let me show you all the details on this aircraft. Shall we? Let's roll. Okay, we're going to start on the port side of the aircraft, the left side, where you see the nose gears right here, the nose gear lights right there, the nose gear doors featuring the partial registration ship number, the nose cone, the cockpit windows and the windshield wipers. I'll give you a better visual view of those later on in the review. And then there's the pedal tubes right there. And then this little logo right here, you see here displayed next to the cockpit window, that is the SkyTeam decal, and that represents as Delta as one of the SkyTeam members. And if you didn't know, Delta became a member of the SkyTeam Alliance, along with Aero Mexico, Air France, and Korean Air as one of the 4 founding members on June 22nd, 2000, which consists of 20 airline members from 5 inhabited continents. And then you come right here, this little special logo right here by the Delta billboard title right there. This is Delta's current logo, and the modern updated 3-dimensional red widget was unveiled and introduced on April 30th, 2007. The same day that Delta emerged from bankruptcy restructuring, and at the same time continue to honor the heritage of the most famous version of the Delta widget logo that was actually introduced in 1959. And then these little deals right here, those are Wi-Fi decals right there to let you know that Wi-Fi is available aboard that aircraft. And then you come see right here, folks, those are the inboard landing lights right there. I'll give you a better visual view of those later on in the review, okay? Okay, now you're looking at these engines on the port side still. These engines here, these massive engines here, these are the Pratt & Whitney PW4056 engines that are used on this particular Delta Boeing 747-400 aircraft. Okay, very detailed there, right here. And then you see the bogey gear right here as well. Okay, I'm going to turn this aircraft around, let you see the fan blades, see the front angle of these engines, and the turbo fan blades do spin, folks. Okay, now you're looking at the front angle of these engines. As I mentioned before, the fan blades do spin, as I see there, right there, and right here as well. Okay, and you got a better visual view of the inboard landing light right there. Okay, now you're looking at the front angle of these engines on the starboard side, and the fan blades spin over here as well. And then you see the inboard landing light here on the starboard side, and then there's the bogey gear right there on the starboard side there as well. Now you're looking at the front angle of this aircraft. You got a better visual view of the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers, the nose cone, the full gears featuring the gear lights right there, and the nose gear doors right there. And you see the gears on the port side as well as the starboard side there as well. So with that said, I'm going to take it back to the port side because there's more information to allow me to share with you over there as well. Alright? Okay, we're on the port side still, where you see the red navigation light next to this winglet right here painted in blue. If you didn't know, these wings are kind of tall, folks, like 6 feet tall. And alright? And you got a visual view of the bogey gears here on the port side. There's the bogey gear there. The center bogey gear is right there. Okay. Alright, now we're at the back of the aircraft on the port side. We see the American flag decal. This flag represents the country where Delta operates from as one of the major flag carriers of the United States of America. And then next to the American flag decal is the registration ship number, which is N668US. Registration ship number N668US. The first test flight on this aircraft took place on July 3rd, 1990, and was delivered to Northwest Airlines on July 26, 1990, and then was eventually acquired by Delta on October 29, 2008 through the acquisition of the Northwest Airlines Delta merger. Okay, now we're at the back of the aircraft. You see the tail here. You see the Delta logo here displayed here on the tail, featuring the registration ship number. The Delta logo that's displayed on the tail, as you can see here, it actually symbolizes this iconic logo pointing in a northwest direction due to the airline's merger with Northwest Airlines, which took place on October 29, 2008. Alright, looking at the back of the aircraft here, you see the APU exhaust hole. The APU stands for Auxiliary Power Unit Hole, okay? And there's a hole there, very detailed there. And then there's the strobe light underneath the APU exhaust hole right there as well. And that's the Delta Boeing 747-400 from the rear view angle. Okay, now we're on the starboard side of this aircraft. You got a view of the SkyTeam logo, the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers, the nose cone, the nose gears right here featuring the gear lights, the nose gear door with the partial registration number, the front cargo container door, the Delta title, the red rigid logo, the inboard landing lights. Then you come over here, the Pratt & Whitney PW4056 engines right there detailed as well. And then you see the winglet here featuring the green navigation light right there as well. And now you got a visual view of the bogie gears on the starboard side as well. Okay. Alright, we're at the back of the aircraft. We see the rear cargo container door right there, the boat bin door, the American flag decal, the registration ship number, the V-tail door there, and the Delta logo is displayed here on the tail as well, featuring the partial registration ship number. Okay, before I show you the bird's eye view of this aircraft and the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft, here's some features. The gears, they roll alright, they roll pretty good, and it tilts as well, as you see there. Okay, so with no further ado, allow me to show you the bird's eye view of this aircraft. Here we go. Alright, let's start at the front of the aircraft. See the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, the SkyTeam decals on both sides, the pod escape hatch door right there, the anti-collision beacon light right here along the distinctive hump, and there's the antenna there. See the Delta title and the logo on both sides. Then you see the ADF antenna right there in 3D. You see the satellite communications box. And then you see the tail. And then these little dots right here, you see right there, folks, as well as over here. Those are the illuminator lights that light up this tail here when it flies during nighttime. Let's check out the wings, folks. There's the engines right there, fuel dump valve, and the winglet. Over here on the port side, there's the engines, the fuel dump valve, and the winglet over here as well. Okay, now we're looking at the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft, the nose cone, the closed nose gear door, the nose gear door, open nose gear door, and the nose gear antenna, the anti-collision beacon light right there in the belly, the hole where the stand goes in at, the center bogie gears right here, right there, and then there's the gears over here, gears over there as well, the Gemini Jets logo, the two antennas there, the cabin pressure relief valves right there, and the APU exhaust doors, the auxiliary power unit doors right there. There's the wings right there, and there's the engines right there, fuel dump valve, and the winglet there. Same over here. There's the engines right there, fuel dump valve, and the winglet right there as well. Okay, since I showed you the bird's eye view of this aircraft and the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft, I'm going to put it on that stand there that I showed you earlier. So here it is, the model on the stand, folks. Okay, I finally got this model on the stand. You're looking at this model from the port side. You know how it's very detailed, okay? Now you got a view of this aircraft from the front angle with the model on the stand, all the gears intact, you see there. And then now you're viewing this aircraft from the starboard side. And finally, you got to view this aircraft from the tail cam angle. Okay, before I take this model off the stand, I got this model in this position for a reason. And the reason is these gear replacements, I'm going to take them off. Starting with the front one right there. Okay, see how magnetic there. Here, right there. Okay, just over here. Detail right there as well, magnetic there. And I'm gonna have to pause this to take the hold on, I can do this right here. Take the bogey gears off here and there as well. Okay. Okay, since I took all the gears off the model stand, I'm gonna let you see this model in a different angle without the gears. So here it is, folks. Okay, I got all the gears off the stand. You see all the gears there in place. Now you're seeing this model in flight mode. Now you got two options from this point on. You can choose to leave them in the without the gears, but if you choose to display the model without the gears, these little bag here, the little gear replacements in this bag, that's the purpose of these gear replacements, to substitute the gears. Or you can keep it in the gear down position with the gears on. That's your choice. I choose to leave mine with the gears down, display it on there. It adds more value to the model. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and take this model stand, put the gears back on here, and wrap up this model review. Okay. Okay, the seating configuration. The Delta Boeing 747-400 seats 376 passengers in a 3-class configured cabin layout. Here's the breakdown, folks. From rows 1 to 6, that'll be from here to here, and rows 9 to 13, here to here, that is the lower deck. You have 34 Delta 1 seats in rows 72 to 80, which is the entire upper deck. That's from here to here. You have another 14 Delta 1 seats, which brings a total of 48 Delta 1 flatbed seats. And then rows 22 to 26, that'll be from here to about right here. You have 42 Delta Comfort Plus seats, and rows 27 to 67, that'll be from here all the way back to the rear of the aircraft. You have 286 economy class seats, which brings a total of 376 seats. And finally, Delta currently employs their Boeing 747-400s on routes from Detroit to Tokyo Narita and Seoul Incheon, and from Honolulu to Tokyo Narita and Osaka Kansai. Well, folks, this concludes this model review. Please rate and subscribe and leave me your comments and suggestions or objections if you got any objections about this model. And I'd like to know if you have this model or you plan on getting this model. I know Midget HD already did this review earlier. He nailed it as always. Midget, my man, you was right about everything except one thing. They didn't have the Delta 747 when I was working there. I wish they had it though. Trust me, I would have been flying it, because I flew everything that Delta had when I was there. Okay? But with that said, this is going to be a collector's item, folks. For the fact they're doing away with this model in 2017, which is this year. And United's about to do away with theirs as well. Please get this model. I highly recommend it. With that said, take care. God bless. Stay tuned. There's more video airplane model content coming.